Hey y'all, welcome back to Unspoken Words from a Black Girl. It's your girl Melissa. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, I told y'all I was gonna be back, didn't I? Don't be praying on my downfall, okay? Like I was gonna be back. Anyways, it's gonna be a story time, okay? We're gonna be talking about how I quit my job with no backup plan. Mind you, I had real dumb bills. Like I was staying by myself. Had my own apartment, own car, all that. Real bills. This disclaimer, so y'all don't be like, well, you stay with your mom? I don't. I was staying by myself. So back to early last year, around February last year, I was working. I don't want to say what I was working at because it don't matter. I was working at a job, and like whenever I went there, I just dreaded going there. I dreaded waking up for that job. I was like, oh my God, I can't do it. I can't do it no more. Cause like whenever I was there, like they wouldn't let us listen to music. They barely let us talk. And it was just like, so at that point in time, I was depressed as well. So while I was being at that job, we was there for mad long. While I was at that job, I was like just in my thoughts. Like I was so tired and done. Like I just could not do it. Then I had two friends that with me. One of them, they got fired. The other one, she quit. So I was like, I'm here by myself now. Like it got worse. When I tell you them two, they was the only ones saving me from not like this. Because it was just so bad. Like I was so depressed. I could not do that job no more. And it was so many hours. And like if you missed a day, you was done. Especially if you didn't have time. So I was like, oh my gosh. So it was just like one day. It was the last day I was there. It was so bad. It was so bad. I was crying, everything. I was crying and everything. I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I can't do this no more. Like, that's my go-to. That's my mama. That's my go-to. You know, gotta run anything about her. Anyways, I was like, Mama, I can't do this no more. Like, would it be a bad idea if I just quit? Because at that time, I had heard people making money other ways. And I'm like, I'm finna go do that. I'm about to go do that because I couldn't. I just could not do it. And so, oh yeah, I called my mom. We was talking about, she was like, I don't think you should do that. Like, that's not the smartest thing to do. You don't got no other job lined up. Why would you do that? And it was just like, I was hearing her because, you know, that's logical. You don't have no job lined up. Why would you just quit? And it was just like, I wasn't trying to hear none of that. Like, it was just so bad. I wasn't trying to hear none of that. Okay? And so, you know, I'm crying. We talking, whatever. She's telling me the pros and cons. I'm thinking about it. And it was just like, mind you, when I was in the car talking to my mom, it was our 15-minute break. Our first 15-minute break. And so I was like, I'm going to stay in the car. I'm going to call her. We're going to talk or whatever. And so I literally was like, I'm finna go home. I'm about to go home. I got off the phone with my mom and I made the decision that I was just going to go home. I was going to quit. I was going to leave. And so, yeah, I literally did not come back from the 15-minute break. And so I ended up going home and, you know, I really just needed time to just, you know, come to the conclusion of what I did or come to the realization. Like, you know, it didn't click that that's what I did of what happened. And so I think, you know, after I got home, because that's something that I would never do. If y'all know me, I would never do something like that. You gonna quit your job without a backup plan? Melissa? Like, if people really know me, I wouldn't do that. Oh, Melissa. But it was just like, I had to do it. And so, I guess now we really finna get into, like, what happened, how my mindset changed, all of that, right? So, I think the first couple of days, you know, I was just chilling. Like I said, I'm trying to get it together, trying to figure out what I'm going to do, all of that. So I'm applying for jobs. Applying for jobs is what I'm doing. And so I had, like, basically in my mind, I was like, Melissa, you're going to be okay. I just went against, you know, what my mom said. Now my mom know I'm not working. So it's kind of like, if I didn't have this mindset, this could have went very bad. This could have like went very bad, very bad. So, okay, so now we really finna get into like what really went down, like once I finally got home, like, okay, and I'm just gonna throw this out here, like that's when I was kind of having another awakening in my spiritual journey. Like this was the point in time where I had to start changing my mindset for real, changing how I thought. What I realized, changing how much changing your mindset would help. So like after I did it, like I literally felt a sense of calmness. Like when I was at the house, I was calm. Like I didn't feel anxious, like what you gonna do, what you gonna do. It wasn't none of that. I was so calm, and I knew everything was gonna be all right, if that makes sense. Like I literally knew. So that's kind of why it was just like, okay, I made the right decision. I wasn't struggling. All my bills was paid. All of that, right? So I'm applying for jobs because this is what you're supposed to do. You gotta get another job, Melissa. Come on. So I'm applying for jobs. Nobody was hitting me up. And so I was gonna get a job at this like grocery store. I was kind of going through the process of that, but that was like literally almost in the middle of the winter storm. It was really close to that time. Like that was like really the beginning of the winter storm, so I really couldn't go to that job because I was gonna drive there. I was gonna drive on no ice. But anyway, sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place. But I was gonna get a job at this grocery store just because that was the right thing to do, And it was just like, remember I told y'all, it was this other way people was making money. And I was like, I wanted to do that. And I was kind of scared to start doing it because it was like, I was still second guessing in my head. It's no way these people making this kind of money with that. So I really wasn't studying it, even though that's what I should have been doing from the beginning. So I was really kind of like, I don't really want to do that. I was going to get another job. So with that being said, and I really want to add, I feel like the pressure, I was being pressured because the older generation was like, you got to have your stuff together, go to school. For one, I already wasn't going to school. So I felt like I was going to be failing my family or, just failing the people around me not doing that. Staying at the job or, and I feel like I really had to put myself first with that job because, like, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It was so bad. Like, I could not keep going to that job. So, I'm trying to like fast forward. Oh, I started doing Instacart. So I started doing Instacart, and it was really, once I actually added up what I was making the same amount I was making at the other job. Matter of fact, I was making more than I was making at the other job. So it's just like, if I can sit here and do this, pretty much 8 hours, I can make more than I was fucking making at my old job. Like, I should have been did this. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I'm loving it. I should have been did this. So, even with that being said, I ended up getting blessed, getting some unexpected money. I was like, what? So it was kind of like that whole time I knew my spirit team had me. Like, I knew they literally had me because if anybody else, if they didn't have faith that you was going to be okay, like I said, that could have went downhill very badly. So the point of me telling y'all this story is, if y'all feel like I can't do that job, go ahead and leave. Like, for one, you're going to be replaced the next day. That's the first thing. You're going to be replaced the next day. If you need to leave. But like I said, if you don't already know that you're going to be okay, you don't already have plans in your head, you need to make sure you have a little something lined up when you leave. Like, I know I can apply here, here, and here. Like, you need to have something like that lined up. Or is you really need to stop feeling bad for doing what's right for you. You need to stop trying to please other people. Stop trying to please your parents. Stop trying to do that. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be living your life unhappy. You need to start putting yourself first. It's okay to take risks. It's okay to be different. Just because you wanted to do it. That's what I'm saying. So, like, the choice I made, probably nobody in my family would have did that. Nobody. And it was just like, for me to even like go against them, it was like, I got to do something different. Like, it's not in me to work a 9 to 5. And it's okay because some people are meant to work a 9 to 5. Some people like that. I don't. Like, I cannot do that. So with that being said, I just feel like you really got to start putting yourself first with stuff like this. What was I going to say? Oh, it's plenty of stuff that you can do. Like, you want to make your own, you want to create your own clothing line. If you want to be an entrepreneur, just go ahead and start it. Like, that was the time we just went through a whole pandemic. We was kind of on shutdown. We weren't really shut down like that. But you had plenty of time where you were doing nothing that you could have created a business. You could have been studying stocks to make money. Like, you don't have to actually be an entrepreneur. There's many other ways to make money besides doing that. So like I said, the point of me saying that was be yourself. It's okay to be different. It's okay to disagree with the rest of your family. Sometimes you gotta do stuff like that. So with that being said, I done kind of told y'all my story, what I thought about it, what kind of happened. I ended up getting another job, obviously. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my social media at Unspoken Words Network. I'll see y'all next week.